Daedalus does have icicles, and for an aerial-based character, that's a big deal, having
Yeah.
icicles that come out from the air.
Especially when you're trying to sneak.
Yep. Yep. Ellie usually isn't on the ground too much. I think that's the biggest adaptation that I've had to make, is how to play Eliana while grounded. If you know how to do that, you'll generally do better against Daedalus. But we'll see how Jaeger fares. He does have Death by Hugs in his own region, so there definitely is
A bit of practice.
a bit of practice there. But Daedalus, like, I mean, just in general, Eliana matchups are harder, but they get easier the more you understand how to go up against them,
Also,
and
shout
how
out to
you
the
understand the
Valentine's
character.
skin.
Yes, yep. Daedalus 1 is a bit cursed, though. I love all of them, but Daedalus is a
He
bit
gets
cursed.
around, okay?
It's a bit cursed.
All right, man. Anyway.
Yeah, all right. Oh, yep.
Yep.
He's up there.
That's Eliana.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about, is that once either of these characters gets in disadvantage, like, it's going to be harder. A bit preemptive of the use of icicles there from Turbo.
Fair's gonna do it, so we're back to even here.
And I know we were talking about Turbo having Eliana experience, or sorry, Turbo having Jaeger having Daedalus experience, but Turbo has. There are 3 Elianas in St. Louis.
Oh.
So he definitely has the Eliana experience to boot. It is Twack who is the best Eliana in St. Louis. Unfortunately, could not make it out here. He was definitely considering it. But then I believe there is Dingodile and Das Popo as well, who both play Eliana.
Dingodile is an amazing name.
It is amazing. I love that tag.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for the uppie there. So far, Jaeger has been doing a lot. He's been showing a bit stronger punish game. Yeah, that was really hard for me to say for some reason. But yeah,
It's all good.
no, like just in general, like he's been pressuring Turbo a lot more off stage, which is
No, again.
really what you need. Yeah.
He's just not ready to uppy again, I guess.
I'm surprised actually, because in this matchup in particular, if you angle the missiles down and you shoot them at the Daedalus, it forces them to either air dodge to the missile or use their uppy early to get the projectile invincibility. Neither of which is really good if you're super low like that. So,
But he doesn't even have to bother with that.
yeah.
You can just throw out the straight up side B.
Ooh, okay. So, gonna go to a bigger stage.
Up air, up air.
Yep. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a good stage for Daedalus in most circumstances. However, with how little that Turbo has really been punishing Jaeger off stage, and how quickly that Turbo has been dying to Eliana aerials, I'm not surprised he wants to come here. Just a lot more safe space.
I do know a lot of Daedaluses that very much like the stage because it's just so huge, and you can essentially have a dash attack, which covers the entire screen.
Yep. Nevertheless, yeah, no icicles. I'm really surprised. This is like the best matchup to use icicles in, quite frankly, so if not one of. Some steam here, yeah, just gonna nair it away. Steam is very easy to push away as Daedalus just because your dash attack has a constant hitbox, your nair has a constant hitbox, and forwarder armor goes straight through steam, so
You can literally blow it away.
yeah, yep. It's not a huge problem for Daedalus. Gonna find this armor here. Yeah, neither of these players have been struggling to find this kill, probably as a result of the bigger stage.
I always feel like we're gonna see Nair kill off the top here for Turbo.
Wouldn't that be something?
That's what it feels like it's shaping up to
Ooh.
be. Nope, Dacus.
Yep, Dacus. The classic.
The classical.
And then 174 with armor. It isn't too hard for Eliana to get rid of armor. He's up tilts though. Oh, and Icicle save him from the up tilt. Steam not gonna do much. You know, in this matchup, you really only want to use Steam to cool yourself off. It's not that great. You can definitely get away with using it into Medj guards, but Daedalus has so many tools to deal with it.
Right. Trying to get back into center stage there by Jaeger, but He's just going in with an aerial each time.
Oh,
That's
the
not
mine
really
killed.
working out for him.
I'm surprised mine killed from that low, but nevertheless, I guess he was at 190.
Yeah. Not many things won't kill you at 190.
Yep.
Nair him. Damn it.
Oh, so close, yet so far.
Two of my favorite kills in this game are in this matchup. It's Nair off the top for Medalist and Eliana jab off the side.
Jackass again. Yeah, all of these players. I don't think a stock has been taken under 170 this set or this game so far. I guess that's as a result of just having this bigger stage.
Yep, that definitely plays into it.
Mhm.
Heavy characters, big stage.
Ooh, that's
Up
it.
air,
That's
yup.
it. Yeah. The Sneck caught out of the mech.
And that was a really solid game too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Turbo definitely caught on a bit more. It's like, all right, I remember how to play Ellie again. It's 3 Ellies in my region. What?
They're
Come
going to be
on.
so disappointed in me
They would be very
if I
disappointed.
don't at least take a game.
They would be very disappointed. But yeah, that's exactly what you have to do, because you saw there, like, Jaeger was preemptively overheating a lot. And that's your opportunity to strike, because that's when you don't have any of your projectiles or any of your flight. You're more than free to just start pressuring Eliana.
Now it's just a question of what is the response here from Jaeger.
And going to tower here, which normally is a really rough stage because it just allows for so much pressure, but we saw Turbo win on the big stage, which is the opposite. So I think that was the problem, was just that there wasn't enough opportunities for Jaeger to take these off-stage kills. Whereas now, now that everything's nice, close, and personal, you can.
Last pixel of heat there.
Yep, you can just go out and you can get these F smashes.
And we're starting to see Jaeger get a bit more comfortable just staying in the mech even when he's in overheat.
Definitely.
That and just more projectiles in general.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Rocket Fist just to get him up in heat, which I'm not sure is as great at these low percents. I'd much rather see Missile personally, but
If it gets the job done.
if it gets the job done, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Should have gone for that trade a little bit later. No! You don't roll in.
don't roll
never roll in. You get away from him.
Oh my gosh.
Freeze again. Goes for another hammer. And he's still comboed out of it. That's the worst part, because he was still in ice
my
at the end
gosh.
of that hammer.
And that's 81% all from that one combo right there. Heat ran out a bit too early there. Dak is not going to seal it out at that percent. But, okay.
Yeah, gets the call out with the forward smash.
That's really all that Jaeger is going to need. It's just more of those offstage situations.
Dacus.
Dacus? We have a very even game here. This is definitely looking close. I know the Michigan boys are definitely cheering on Jaeger, but I know the boys at home in St. Louis want to see their boy Turbo do well. A lot of boys. Oh, but this offstage situation, this is huge.
Careful with your air dodge. Oh, he doesn't even have it.
Yeah, in overheat, this is really terrifying.
No,
Yeah.
buffers
Yup.
the fair.
Yep, that's the thing, is that if you're Eliana and you get caught in disadvantage with overheat, it's so much rougher. It is so much rougher. And Turbo really